What is up, my frosty brethren? My name is Arctic. Today is some Destiny gameplay, and I wanted to talk a little bit about classes in the game. And I'm going to give you guys a full disclaimer for a lot of folks on YouTube that don't really follow me over on Twitch yet. You should. I know I stream early, but you should. You guys might not know my philosophy over here because I don't know if I've really talked about it at all. So every week for the last 2.5 or 3 months, I have switched my classes and switched my weapons out. I basically stream, or every day I stream, I change around my weapons after almost every single game or every other game. And so what I end up doing is basically continuing to extend my knowledge about how classes work with weapons, how maps work with specific weapons or completely different weapon combinations. And I feel like I've gained a lot of knowledge about the game and how things work and function. At the same time, I went from playing Voidwalker using Last Word and whatever a whole bunch to using every class and using a whole lot of different weapons and still trying to maintain the same level of effectiveness as I would with a top tier weapon in my hands. And that allowed, really what it did was it breathed a lot of new fresh life into the game for me. So I feel like for folks that might be, we're on month 6 and there's a lot of games coming out. I'm on Xenoverse right now. I know Hardline is either out or on its way. I haven't really been paying attention to it. And Bloodborne's coming. Some more games are coming later in spring. There's a lot of games coming out, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of folks like, why are you still playing Destiny? Or are you still playing Destiny? I mean, I still get people asking me stuff like that. And I enjoy the game, but the reasons I enjoy the game is because I extended where a lot of people either stopped or quit or fell off the map or were waiting for some balance or whatever the case may be for a lot of other folks. I stuck with it and decided I was going to play the game a little bit differently. And I've heard folks, I'm going to give you guys a story. I heard some folks talking, this is a streamer, I won't name him by name, but sometime in mid-January he had stopped streaming. And he's been streaming much less Destiny than he did previously. And I kind of talked to him and asked him why he kind of felt like I hopped into one of his streams. And he basically said that the game, one, didn't have competitive options, and I talked about this a long time ago with the game before it even came out. Something that Skyless and I talked about. This is not a game right now built for competitive play. It is absolutely not. I went into this game, had no preconceptions about competitive play, didn't care that it was Bungie. I looked at this, played the beta, and was like, this is basically Diablo. This is Diablo with guns. There's no way in my mind, with weapon balance and how they've structured it, that this is going to be a competitive game. But he looked at it like they need private matches. They need some more options. They need weapon balance if they're going to be in PvP, which they're continuing to do. But some of those features might be years out. And so coming into it with that type of mindset, I know it's kind of difficult because the game is freaking phenomenal mechanically and it feels pretty good from a shooter standpoint. But trying to take a competitive mindset and try to wrap your mind around min-maxing every single game, right? I'm going to use Last Word. I'm going to use Thorn. I'm going to use Bladedancer every single game. Not having a competitive environment to play against other folks that are on the same level as you, you're going to get tired of whipping on noobs. I know sometimes it's good. Trust me, sometimes it's good. But in this specific case, this guy he was like, man, I'm so sick of this. I would like to play against someone that is challenging. Can I play against some challenging folks? And he was trying to experiment. He started to experiment with some different weapon combinations. And the bottom line was the environment that the game presents is not one that's conducive to his style of play. And instead of, again, changing that mindset, changing around what he was doing, he wanted a very specific style and type of game for Destiny to be, and it's just not there yet. It might eventually be there, but it's definitely not yet. And for me, again, I just couldn't approach this game with the same mindset, and I kind of got stuck in that little rut. Like I said, back about 3 months ago, I was doing the same exact thing, min-maxing, using the same class, not really expanding too much on the game. And I just kind of was like, let me change things up. And after I did that, like I said, a whole lot more opened up to me in terms of what I understand about the game and how I kind of approach the game. So, best class in the game. After 500 hours, lots of different classes, maybe more hours, I haven't really checked. Lots of different class play. Just got off of my Defender. This week I'm moving on Bladedancer, and Bladedancer has definitively been the absolute best class for me. Super is amazing. The abilities are pretty dang on good, and it has Blink. And Blink is the best movement option in the game. I really like Catapult as well on Striker or Defender. I cannot, it's probably the second best. But Blink is absolutely amazing, and I think it opens up a lot of opportunities for you to either extend kills or traverse the map a whole lot faster in order to get kills. And so from a KD standpoint, Hunter specifically for me, because they break it down by class, but I know it's Bladedancer has been absolutely fantastic for making some monster plays and getting a lot of highlight reels, so to speak. So if you're looking to switch things up, if you played Voidwalker, if you played Titan, and you're like, I want to try something else, I would recommend trying out Bladedancer for a little bit. You know, a lot of folks might be shaking their heads at you like, no, don't do it. It's OP, right? You know, I feel like it's definitely a strong class. I think it's a top tier for sure. I don't know if I consider it to be OP, but it is one of the probably the most popular classes to use among the top 50 or so players in the game. If you check out Destiny Tracker, a lot of those dudes are rolling with a Bladedancer Hunter. So, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. A little bit of thoughts and philosophy about me as a player on this game, and you know, my feelings about the best class in the game. Again, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit smash, destroy that like button. And I'll catch you guys later. Stay frosty. Now, if you've enjoyed the video, made it this far, leave a like if you've not already. It really helps me out, and I really appreciate your support. Subscribe if you've not already so you guys can check my next video. And if you've missed anything, especially this video right here, go check it out. Just click, 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 click.